Hobart, the capital of Tasmania. We're looking towards the harbour, where the Sydney to Hobart yacht race finishes, and you can catch the ferry to Mona. Just 2 blocks up from this beautiful harbour, we have Australia's oldest continuous working theatre, the Theatre Royal. Beside it is the vacant block, soon to become one of Australia's newest venues, with a black box to complement the Theatre Royal's proscenium arch stage. On the other side is the Theatre Royal Hotel, where you can enjoy a drink with patrons after the show.
By the way, my name is Robert Jarman and I'm an actor and director here in Hobart. I've done lots of shows in the Theatre Royal, and one of the things I really love about this theatre, and you'll love it too, is that it's incredibly intimate. So come with me now into our very intimate foyer. Like I said, very intimate. In fact, a little bit too intimate. But the building was built in 1837 and people were a lot smaller back then. So from this rather intimate foyer is access to all 3 levels of the auditorium: the stalls, the dress circle, and way up in the gods. Also in the foyer is located the box office. Now about 50% of the 60,000 odd tickets sold by the Theatre Royal every year are now picked up online. But the Theatre Royal does have excellent personal face-to-face box office service. Ticket pricing, polls, reporting are all managed from the box office. Sales reports can be emailed to you daily. And we have very beautiful and friendly and helpful box office staff. Here we are in the auditorium, looking toward the stage, which is flanked by 2 royal boxes and surmounted by a cherub, blowing his trumpet to welcome patrons to another great night at the theatre. So here we are on the stage of the theatre, looking toward the auditorium. First thing you come to, there's an orchestra pit. It can accommodate about 25 musicians. All the seating in the auditorium has recently been refurbished. In the stalls, we can seat 337. In the dress circle, 174. And up in the gods, another 187 on wooden bleachers. So the auditorium holds a total of 698 patrons. But the real secret of the Theatre Royal is the intimacy. Seriously, when you perform on this stage, you're going to feel like you're performing in your own living room. That's because the front of the dress circle is only 8 metres away, and it wraps around to envelop the entire auditorium. For most patrons, one of the highlights of a night at the theatre is to look up at the dome with its magnificent crystal chandelier, surrounded by portraits of classical and romantic composers. So look, it's gorgeous, but we do want to give you an insight into our theatre, warts and all. This is a heritage building, and that means it does come with certain limitations. So, one drawback, wing space. There isn't much. The stage itself is 8 metres at the proscenium. But, on the plus side, we have a fantastic fly tower, and you have 14 metres of stage depth, which is oodles. Here we are backstage. There's 5 dressing rooms in the Theatre Royal, all on stage level. They can accommodate about 28 artists. Each has its own ensuite shower, toilets. There's laundry facilities here in the theatre, and there's also a large green room facility downstairs. Here we are in the green room, where you can have a cup of tea and hang out with the Theatre Royal crew. You know, show after show, the Theatre Royal crew receive thanks and praise, not only because they are extraordinarily good at what they do, but also because, with local and visiting artists alike, they enjoy taking really good care of your show and getting it just right. Okay. So, we've just popped out into the lane to show you the loading dock. This will lead you straight into OP corner of the stage. What you do is, you drive your truck up here. It's a covered area, so you can unload in all weathers. This platform here folds down. You unload straight onto it, straight through the door, into OP corner, directly onto stage. So the stairs from stage door will take you up to the dressing rooms, theatre administration, and the backspace theatre, which we will go and have a look at now. Remember, if your production is in the backspace, then you, your audience, and your set is all going to have to come up 3 flights of a fairly narrow staircase. The Backspace. It's a back-to-basics theatre, but it has seen some fantastic nights, from ripper contemporary Australian drama through to glitzy, glamorous cabaret shows. It's got a beautiful, quirky little bar, a tiny communal dressing room, and hey, you get to share the toilets with the patrons. There's about 160 seats, give or take, and the back row is only 5 metres away from the performer. Directly opposite the Backspace is the administration office of the Theatre Royal. Now we're going to hear from Tim Munro, who's the CEO of the theatre. He's going to talk about the range of programming that takes place here at the Theatre Royal.
Hi. Despite being the oldest theatre in the country, the Theatre Royal is continually looking for new, exciting and contemporary work to bring to its stage. In 2013, the following companies gave their first performances here: New York's Elevator Repair Service, Version 1.0 from Sydney, Melbourne's The Hayloft Project, little-known company from London, the Royal Opera House Covent Garden, and Adelaide's Fabulous Gravity and Other Myths. We like to present work from scales of grand to intimate, and we play across all genres, and we very much look forward to welcoming you here to the Theatre Royal soon.
So, that's our insider's guide to the Theatre Royal. It's situated pretty much in the heart of Hobart, just a stone's throw from everything you could possibly need when you're touring here. Supermarkets,